What's up everybody, I'm Johnnie Omega back with a new review, this time talking about Pieces of a Woman, so let's get to it. After a heartbreaking home birth, the profound emotional fallout leaves Martha isolated from her partner and members of her family. Now let me first start off by saying if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. In my reviews I discuss what I liked, what I didn't like, and then my overall thoughts. Starring Vanessa Kirby and Shia LaBeouf, this movie really puts you in the thick of things early on with a great one-shot of the birth that lasts about 20 minutes. I'm a real sucker for a good one-shot, and the acting in this scene really sets the stage for what you're about to see for the next 2 hours. When it comes to Shia LaBeouf, there's really no surprise with him. If you've seen movies like Lawless and Fury and The Peanut Butter Falcon, you know that he's a perfect choice for these drama roles in smaller movies. The standout though is Vanessa Kirby, and I think she's going to be the main competition for Viola Davis when it comes to the Best Actress category at the Oscars. Personally, my vote would still go to Viola Davis, but Vanessa Kirby ain't making it an easy choice. There's such a raw emotion in the performances of Kirby and LaBeouf, and you really feel for these two as a couple after the situation that happens with their newborn. You got Shia LaBeouf who wants answers to what happened and really isn't ready to move on. Then you have Vanessa Kirby's character who wants to move on but really isn't doing it in a way that others perceive as normal. Then you have her mother who doesn't like Shia LaBeouf's character at all and wants to move on with things in a more traditional way with the funeral and things like that. You just have everybody trying to deal with this situation in their own way, but nobody's really on the same page, so it just creates a huge conflict. Another thing I liked about this movie was the writing, and I think that this movie has a really good shot for getting an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay too. And what's kind of tricky about this movie though is that with some movies you can tell that it's the writing that makes it good, and in other cases you can tell that it's the acting that makes it good. And this is kind of a good trait when it comes to Oscar bait movies where you really can't tell which part is doing the heavy lifting. Does the writing look good because the actors are doing a good job, or do the actors look good because they have such a good script to work with? It's really hard to tell in this movie, but I'm not complaining at all because I actually think that's a good thing. And when it comes to performances, Ellen Burstyn really did a good job too. She's actually in the movie a little bit more than I thought she would be, and she gives a very powerful performance in one scene in particular that honestly I wouldn't be surprised if up-and-coming actresses use that scene as a monologue moving forward. As far as what I didn't like about the movie, there wasn't anything specifically that I didn't like, but I will say that this movie has very little replay value. And it's not because the movie wasn't good, it's because this movie is depressing. Personally, as someone who wants a baby, I could totally see this being a devastating situation to be in, and to be quite honest with you, my reaction will probably be similar to Shia LaBeouf's character. But unfortunately, situations like this happen every day, so this movie's gonna really hit home for some people. So in conclusion, the writing was good, the acting was good. I fully expect this movie to be involved in multiple Oscar categories, but due to the subject matter and how everything plays out, it's definitely not gonna be a movie that's in my general rotation. All that being said though, I'd say this movie is worth a watch. Thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button to see what's coming next.